The Bobby DeBarge TV One movie aired tonight, and I'm just going to do my little review about it, what I think about it. Um, as we have seen on TV One channel, the different documentaries with the group Switch, and we seen the documentary on TV One on Unsung about the DeBarge family. From what I understand, that this movie was based off the book of his wife Terry. From what I understand, um, other members of the family put books out and about the situation with the family, with the DeBarge family, and this particular one, I believe, is based off his wife's accounts of her book. That's based on her book. Um, I did see some follow up where the mother that wrote a book of the DeBarge family, Mama DeBarge, wrote a book, and the actress that played her said that when they said what kind of research that she did, that she said that she basically read Mama DeBarge's book, and that's what she used as her research to play as the character in the movie. So briefly, from what I can see, this was to me was a great film. Um, I know there was a lot of controversy about this movie, and that tends to be um, what tends to happen sometimes when films of this caliber comes out. But the DeBarge family is up there with the like the Jackson family, and basically we see the whole breakdown of the how they start with the Switch, the group Switch. Tommy and Bobby DeBarge are part of the group Switch, and they become very successful. Because the family lived in Detroit, Michigan, which is like the home of the Motown machine. So they become superstars on this group Switch, and get notoriety. And later, you know, his brothers and sisters wanted to be a part of it too. So he is kind of what responsible for bringing them on into the music industry. But it goes back and forth during the time of the child family life and the family, I would say, dysfunction. It was real gritty and real tough to look at times. I'm gonna be real. Um, with the father, he was a monster. I'm just gonna put it that way. Um, and the different accounts of what went on within the family was very gut wrenching, very gut wrenching, and you can see that it trickled down also too in their um, lives as becoming superstars. That then you can see the abuse with the narcotics, alcoholism, and I think that the characters in this particular film, I think they did an excellent job. In my honest opinion, I think they did a real excellent job because looking at the movie and looking at these characters, what they had to work with, I think they did a good job. Because it was very believable looking at it. From my perspective, looking at it, it was very believable. And yeah, you can see the uh, the turmoil from coming up as children and then trickling down into their personal lives, individual lives, or present lives as well too. You could see that as well also. So yeah, this was a very interesting film because looking at only the frame of reference that I ever had about the DeBarges is from the Unsung documentaries. We heard the stories for years and years, but then when it was on Unsung with these, they did the DeBarge film, the Switch. We see the different dynamics of the different things that the family went through, and that music was their escape. Music was their escape. They was all into the church too. The mom was really into the church, and that was their uh, outway or segue to escape the stuff that was going on at the house. And 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 you see that aspect as well. Then we see that the brothers and sisters are getting more of the notoriety, and he's not getting the same notoriety as he initially was when from the start on Slump. And because of the abuse and his abusing narcotics, and eventually the label drops him from the label, and he and his brother having financial problems, him and Tommy, and they're trying to transport narcotics, and the feds come after them. They go to federal prison, and then he's being taunted by some of the prisoners, and Bobby is being taunted by some of the prisoners, and he's beat up, and it's revealed that he has HIV AIDS, and the doctor tells him, and then he finally gets out of jail. Then he's trying to put out a solo project, and probably not able to finish it because he was sick all the time. And then he eventually goes to the hospital. The family's there, and I think his father comes there eventually. From what they say in the Unsung documentary, that um, he finally went on out once the father came there, and I guess he asked, apologized to what the things that he put them through, and I think after that situation, that's when Bobby DeBarge passed away, from what I understand. So yeah, this was an interesting film. It was very real to me, and I'm gonna end it for right now. If you like my, I'm also gonna put this on my podcast as well too, on Anchor FM and on other platforms as well, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, Apple, and Radio Public. So this is also on my YouTube channel. If you want to support my YouTube channel, please support Mujahid72 on YouTube, and also support my Anchor FM channel. It will be LELL MU Tut TUT Amun AMUM. So yeah. So I'm gonna end it for right now. Thanks for supporting my YouTube and my podcast. Until next time, everybody, take care of yourself. Peace.